Hi, I'm Deb with Embroidery Library. Embroidered pillowcases add a sweet and dreamy look to the bedroom. Pillowcases are usually made out of percale, which is a light cotton. Choose very simple and open designs like toile or vintage stitch. Those designs work best on this type of fabric. A template is a print out of a design, and it's an excellent tool when planning where to stitch. After I have the template where I want it, I mark the center point and the vertical and horizontal axis lines too. I want to embroider the design right on the edge, but there's a hem, and I don't want to embroider through 2 layers of fabric because then I'll see some puckering. So I need to work some magic with the seam ripper and open up that seam. When choosing stabilizer, you can use either cutaway or tearaway. Now, cutaway is always going to be the best choice, but some percale is thin and transparent and the cutaway stabilizer might show through. It isn't much of a concern, but it is something to consider. If you decide to use tearaway stabilizer, choose a good quality one that's soft and pliable. Don't use anything too stiff because stiff stabilizer tears away in chunks while embroidering, and that leads to problems in your stitch out. I'm hooping the pillowcase with the soft tearaway stabilizer, lining up the marks on the fabric with the marks on the hoop. Roll the excess fabric up and out of the way and clip it with hair clips or chip clips. Attach the hoop to the machine and load the design. Move the hoop so that the needle is right over the center point. Embroider the design. I use a size 11 or 75/11 embroidery needle when stitching on pillowcases. I don't recommend anything larger, as that will create larger holes in the percale. After embroidering, tear the excess stabilizer away from the back. Or, if you used cutaway, then trim it away with scissors. Fold the fabric back for the hem and pin it in place. Sew up the seam. That looks so sweet. The stitches are light, but the colors are very bright on the white percale. I mentioned before that percale was light, and even if you use the lightest designs, you might still see wrinkling around the stitches when you take the pillowcase out of the dryer. Press with a hot, dry iron and a pressing cloth. Don't use steam because that will make the wrinkling worse. Keep in mind that the lightest and airiest designs work best on percale. Choose toile and vintage. They're open and breezy with running stitches and small sheer fills. Thanks for watching today, and sweet dreams! For machine embroidery designs and more tutorials, visit our website, www.emblibrary.com.